But just hats off to you on that, and thank you so much for taking the time to join us and talk a little bit about your perspective and your journey.
So it's funny, like when somebody asks you where you're from, right? When you're in the military, you're like, well, what does that mean? Well, backing up a little bit. So I always wanted to join the military, right? Wasn't sure what service. And it's funny how, stars align and everything, because the big reason I joined the Navy is because when I went down to the recruiting shop, everybody else was out to lunch and there was the Navy first class and a chief and a senior chief. But I did that for a while. And then but there was always, there was always part of me that wanted to be in the military. And kind of the more I looked at it, well, I really enjoyed being an auto mechanic, but more as a hobby than for a living. But I just had that constant pull, but I just felt like I wanted something. I wanted to be part of something bigger. And, it only took me one time talking to the recruiter and I was like, man, the Navy sounds amazing. Yeah, and that's when I signed up, brother.
You know what's funny is you're probably about the fourth person that I've talked to during this process that has a similar story. That I just went to the recruiter row, right? And the people I thought I was going to speak to weren't there, not available, didn't pay attention, whatever. And then this Navy recruiter just seemed to have the right flavor, the right swagger, the right words, and I was sold. And there you go. And so, I mean, I think it just goes to show timing, preparation, the right person, the right time, it can make magic happen, right?
It really kept me on track and kind of looking at the Navy now as a career. Hey, what do you really want to do? Which, for me, it was a benefit when I came in a little older, 22, because I just kind of had a different view of things. This old retired salty master chief, he pulls me to the side and he goes, yeah, Mike, you're going to P3s. I said, yeah. And he goes, here's why everybody's mad at you. He goes, they all want to do it and none of them can. He said, so don't sweat it, man.
If you want an opportunity, sometimes it's as simple as just letting people know you want an opportunity. But
Yep.
then you have to also put in so much work that people will value what you've done and they want to go to bat for you to help you get that freaking opportunity.